So this video is going to show you how you can experience a Windows virtual desktop on your iPad in just a few minutes. So you need to go to the App Store and download an app called the Citrix receiver. So if you just type in Citrix to the search bar and then the receiver will come up. There it is. So click the install button. Now I've had to cover up my Apple ID and my password, so excuse the blank parts of the screen. So the receiver is now downloading onto the iPad. It'll only take a few moments, and the receiver is the thing that provides you the ability to connect to a virtualized desktop. So it's just a small app that sits there, so you can set up that connection and use a virtual desktop that's running in the cloud somewhere or in your company data center. So once it's downloaded, I'm going to need to click onto the receiver and then sign up for demo. So what's going to happen here is a demo environment is going to be provisioned for me. I don't need infrastructure to do this, it's just a way of experiencing a virtual desktop. And again, I'm just going to have to cover up my details. What you'll need to do is put in your name and then your email address to get access to this demo environment. So once I've done that, click OK. One finger typing isn't great. And click on the Apps tab. This is the storefront, and I can choose the www.co desktop. So this is going to provide me a link to my virtual desktop. So what's happening now is it's communicating back with the demo infrastructure. Now this is just a screen that asks you to agree to some terms and conditions. It's just telling you it's a demo environment and that you appreciate it's a demo environment and can't be used for any work purposes. So it's just there so you can experience what it really feels like to use a virtualized desktop. So what's happening now is some infrastructure in a data center somewhere in the cloud is being spun up to provide me with a virtualized desktop. So profiles being set down, and it's all being set up for me to connect into. Now the interesting thing is I'm in the UK, but this virtualized environment is actually running out of the US. So I'm going across something like 5 time zones at least here to get to my virtual desktop. You see how well it performs. It didn't take more than a few seconds to start up my Windows desktop. We know how long it normally takes for a Windows desktop to start up. I'm just selecting a pointer because now I can use my screen as a trackpad. And let's take a look at PowerPoint. So as you'd expect, it's PowerPoint, so I could just do things, maybe look at different templates that I might want to use. Now like I said, this is a demo environment, so when I've finished here I won't be able to save this document, but I can just experience what it's like using my applications from my virtual desktop. So the start menu. Now unfortunately I set my camera up and all the some areas of the screen are bleached out, but this is just looks like a normal start menu to me. Unfortunately the camera didn't pick it up so well, so I can select my programs from there. There's a folder provided in this demo environment with a number of files in place. Again, a bit difficult to see here because my camera setting wasn't brilliant, but I'm going to navigate to a file here and I'm just going to pick a CAD file and open it up. Now I'm not going to register this now and just cancel out of this. And here we are, we've got a Formula 1 car, and I can just play a little animation of this Formula 1 car for you. So this is CAD software on my virtual desktop running on an iPad, and my virtual desktop's in a data center somewhere in the US. Just performs fantastically. Okay, so let me cancel out of this. And again, right, and just close the folder. Okay. So need to use my finger to do that, not the pointer, and I can go to the home and I'm back to the storefront where I can select my virtual desktop, just open it again, and there I am back into my virtualized desktop. Back to home, and I can actually cancel out and go back to the iPad desktop, click on the receiver and back into my virtualized desktop. It's that easy. So you can go and experience this yourself in a few minutes.